So hello all, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to do the next GitHub skill uh, task. So this will be the third task for the GitHub skills, and this is the second video of the channel. Hope you like the previous one. If you haven't watched it, you can watch it. I will add the link to the description or in the I button. So without further ado, let's get started. Okay. So this is the skill.github.com. This is the site where we are going to do the next task. So out of six, we will have the third one. In this particular task, we can it helps us to understand the GitHub action to publish the project to a God Docker image. So I'm excited. Hope you too. So let's get started. This is how the repository looks like. Get started with, as you already know, we'll click on the start course into the readme file, and this takes us to create our own new public repository. We hit the create repository, which will create the repository for us. Yeah, so we are here in the our repository. It should trigger a workflow, if we can see here, and it will update some the readme files and other task details into our repository. So we need to wait for a time. I will skip the video by the time it gets completed. If you can see here, it's the same page, right? So it will take some time to, yeah, I think it's updated. Yes. Yeah. All right. So in this particular task, we are going to learn to publish the GitHub packages. So this is the activity as the part of the first step. So let me open this particular repository into a new tab where we are going to do the changes in this repository, and this one will be here for our reference for the next steps we need to do. Okay, so we'll go through the activities first, and then we will do that one by one. So open the browser, we have already done that. So open the browser, we have already done that. Also open the browser, we have already done that in here. Next is the code tab. We are already into the code tab here. From the main branch drop down, click on the CD branch. So I think is already a CD branch available. Yes. Awesome. Okay, we have done this. Then navigate to the GitHub .github/workflows .github/workflows. In here, we need to create or add our workflows, which will get triggered automatically when certain condition met. Mm, Name your file publish.yaml. So we need to create a new file called publish.yaml with this content. So we'll do that. Like, we will create a new file in here called publish.yaml. We will add the particular code in here. Copy this code, paste it here. Replace your name with the username. Okay. So we need to go through the code once. Okay. So what this code is doing, this is for the publish to Docker. So this is the main, this is the branch on which it gets triggered on. So on push event, it will check for the main branch, and if this is successful, it gets triggered. We are providing the permissions to write the packages and read the content. So this permission is for this particular workflow. So in this is our first job. I can see there are a lot of steps around here. This is called the publish shop, which runs on the Ubuntu latest. And the first step, there are multiple steps. First step is checkout, where we clone the repo. Then this is the name of Docker meta. Think it's so okay. GHCR here. We need to add the name of our repository or account. So this is my account ID. So I have added that. Tag will be the same. We don't need to edit anything. Make sure that the image name is unique. Commit your changes. Optional create a pull request to okay. Username, password. Okay, so your password will be taken from the GitHub token. GitHub token helps us to authenticate ourselves, like our authentication method. Like the token will be automatically fetched from our particular repository where the this workflow is running. And this is the owner or GitHub repository owner. Repository owner is this is my repository. So I'll be the person. My name will be added in here as a username to log in into Docker. And this is the GitHub Docker registry, not the Docker Hub registry. And we are building in this tab with particular tags with this one. Context is this, that means whatever there is in particular this root the repository, it will be added into the our uh, container. Copied it into our container. So let me commit my changes. Okay. So I have committed the changes. Now we need to create a pull request. So let me compare and a new workflow. What was the name of the workflow? Publish.yaml. We can add the description as well. Create a pull request. You can see there is no conflict. Let me see if there any action has been triggered. Yeah, so it should update. Yeah, so this is the next step because we just need to do that. You can see here the next, once we push those changes into the repository, it updates to our second step where we need to add the Docker file. We created the publishing workflow. We will add a Docker file to cd branch and Docker file instruction that store the Docker image. Okay, we need to add the Docker file now into our repository. So let me go back to the code in this index.html. Right now we can create a new file called Docker file. We can copy this content from here. Let me check if there is no white space. So what it is doing is it is using this Nginx Alpine image and then copy all the files from the current directory, that is this directory, to this location. That means the index.html will get copied along with this file as well to this particular Docker file. So if you don't want to add like these files, like additional files which are not related to your like code repository, you can have the docker ignore file into your repository, and that will help us to eliminate all the unnecessary files adding into our docker container. It is similar to docker ignore. Let me commit it. Awesome. So now I have committed it. It should trigger action. Yeah, it has triggered option. This action will update this particular file. Yes. So we are on the next step now. Uh, let's publishing. Okay. So in this step, merge your changes to the main branch. Delete the branch. Okay. So I have already had that pull request added. So we can check like all the created files, all two commits which I have made, it's there. We can merge this particular pull request. Confirm the merge. Yeah. So I have confirmed the merge, then it should trigger the actions workflow. Yeah. You can see here it is running the workflow. Let's wait for some time. By the time it gets things deployed or something. So one of the workflow has been successfully run. Let's check for other ones published to Docker. Yeah, so this is our particular workflow. In this one, so it is setting up the job. You can check the all the details about this particular runner in this one, where all the information will be shown. Check out. So it is copying that, cloning the repository. And this is the Docker meta. It is pulling the file, like pulling the images from the Docker, not Docker, the GitHub registry. Then it is building the file, like building the container. Here it has built the container. You can see layers. Yeah, done. So this is image ID. Awesome. Post build, there was nothing. So I think this should update our step to the next step, that is pull your image. I think we are good to go because all the workflows have been successfully run. Hmm. While we okay, so I have the Docker desktop already in my system. um, Open the Docker desktop display for running the Docker commands, access the command line. It best to pull the image and log into the Docker first. To pull the image. Copy the command from the package. So this needs to be done at your like local level. Um, yeah, here, congratulations. That means we have successfully completed this particular task. Uh, if you want to test the image, you can go through this particular uh, steps and check the image which you have built. Because my goal is to learn the GitHub actions. So I'm not going to do that because I already work with Docker and like containers. So uh, I'm not uh, going to do all these steps. So So hope you all enjoy the video and learn something new. If you do, then hit that like button and drop the comments if you want anything needs to be added or updated into the video. This is me learning in public, and see you in the next video.